got him. There he is. There we go. Just swimming a Senko around. Kind of hopping along the bottom. Just got me a little largemouth here. It's Dalton, everybody. Out here at Lake San Antonio. And right now I'm just throwing a black and blue regular Yamamoto Senko. It's kind of twitching it along. And water's got kind of a green tint out here because of some of the algae. So I decided to go with black and blue. Plus, you know, this wind kind of makes this technique hard. I didn't even realize I had them on. So I'm gonna keep giving this a try. I see a bunch of little ones here and there kind of jumping around, and I'll just kind of move along here, maybe throw a bladed jig if this wind kicks up, and that way I can just cover more water. But it's good to get that first one. Yeah, this one right here came right out of the bush. He was jammed in there pretty good, and pulled him right out of those bushes, so it's not a bad one here. Come on. Pretty nice bass for what I'm catching out here right now. I'll give him a kiss. Gotta give these bass a kiss. Pretty fish, black and blue. Threw it right in these stand-up branches. Had to dig him out of there. He got me in there pretty good. I'm using 15-pound test fluorocarbon, so I can get him out of some of that stuff. And worked out pretty good. A lot of times when these Senkos, when they get tore up, what you can do with them, bite off a little piece of the tail, just come right through the tail side, and you can reuse the worm. Fish don't seem to really care. Get at least another fish or two out of a Senko, which is kind of nice. Hopefully there'll be some more around here. This technique's a little easier if there's not wind, just because you don't always, you know, feel the bite. But just kind of toss that out there by that branch. You know, when the Yamamoto Senko was originally designed by Gary Yamamoto, I saw a video on this. It was designed at first thinking it was going to be a soft jerkbait, and it works as a soft jerkbait. It's got that nice soft plastic, a lot of action. And so I'm kind of using it like that. I'm just letting it, you know, flutter down, give it 2 or 3 little jerks, and it kind of darts. So a lot of people don't realize you can use these Senkos as jerk bait, a soft jerk bait. Definitely hit the right color with this black and blue. They're just coming up and getting it. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty fun. I enjoy this. Senko is one of the best little baits ever made. I'll show you how I kind of use my soft stick baits. I change them up. I use basically 3 different soft stick baits, and I use them for 3 different things. And I'll tell you about that here in just a few minutes. Yeah, right by those branch bushes again. He trying to get me caught up over there. Don't want to let him do it. These fish are strong as heck. Gave me a nice little jump over there. This is a little better than the other ones I've been catching. I'll take it. Nice fish. Not huge or anything, but a little bit better. Healthy. Really healthy bass out here. He flicked my Senko off. Yeah, this is so much fun. This is my kind of fishing right here. This is what I was raised up doing. Largemouth bass, all kinds of stick up bushes, throw a worm over there, and man, they just they've been all over this black and blue Senko. I've had quite a few bites already, and I've only been out here less than an hour. So that's, you know, that makes it a lot of fun. There you go. There you go. Another one. Come on over here, buddy. Come on over here. I tell you, something about a Senko. Something about a Senko, isn't there? Bass just really, really like a Senko. Come here, you. Settle down, settle down. That mouth. Boy, he's wound up pretty good. A lot of energy, this guy. So yeah, man, they're all over this thing. Yeah, nice little largemouth. Got out here this morning. Noticed from over the ramp, right across over there, I'm in the entrance part of Harris Creek, and I noticed right away, water's got that green tint. I was going to throw a green pumpkin, and I thought, no, with this water tint, black and blue is the color. A black and blue or a June bug, either one are fine. You just want a darker color. Sometimes even straight black can be good. And the more stained and yucked up the water may be, darker colors I'm going to use. They just contrast so much better in that water. Now these Senkos, I've kind of taken the Senkos and sort of, I just throw them one way now. Texas rigged. As far as wacky rig, I went with the Bass Pro Shop Sticko. It's not too heavy, not too light. It just sort of has the perfect fall for a wacky rig. As far as a Nico rig or a nail weighted, I use a Yum Dinger. The Young Dingers have a lot of buoyancy, very well priced. And putting a nail in them, they get down on the bottom really good. And so that's how I use 3 different stick baits. The reason I don't use the Senko as much for a wacky rig or even a Nico rig, they tear up so easy. But as far as a Texas rig, a weightless Texas rig, I've not been able to find a better bait than a Yamamoto Senko. They're just heavier and just a whole lot better. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Had a good time out here today. The bite is really slowed down to basically none right now. Water temperatures out here run pretty much about the same as Nasamiano. Right now it's 76 degrees. I'm way in the back of Harris Creek. Yeah, I did a little bit of driving around, just kind of checking some different areas out. Hit a hot spot this morning. It was just one cast after another catching bass. And it was all on this black and blue 5-inch Senko with a 3/0 EWG hook. I got a 15-pound test fluorocarbon leader, 20-pound braid, just a medium action spinning rod, and just kind of twitching this thing along. Caught quite a few fish. Like I said, the bite has died down quite a bit. When I was a kid, I had a boat, and me and a buddy of mine, we'd pull the boat out here, and as you go along Harris Creek here, you'll see a lot of stick-up trees. We used to tie the boat to a tree, and in the morning we would just catch a bunch of shad with a little shad net by the dock, throw them in a bucket. They didn't have to be alive, and we just caught tons of catfish on the base of bushes and trees and stuff like this, and we just sit there tied on, and it was a lot of fun when we were younger. It's good to see this lake looking so good. It seems like bass populations have come up quite a bit, and it's just nice to have another place to fish that's not too far away. Well, I appreciate you all. I thank you again for tuning in, and I'll talk to you on the next video.